महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्लाभ स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद से शिलो भक्ति रक्षक श्रीधर गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्लाभ स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद से शिल भक्ति सारंग गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्लाभ स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद से शिल भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशव गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्लाभ स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल भक्ति मयूग भागवत गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्लाभ स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल भक्ति हृदय बनोदेव गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्लाभ स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल भक्तालक परमहंस महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्लाभ स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल भक्ति विजय जादव गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्लाभ स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद से शिल भक्ति विवेक भारती गोस्वामी महाराज जी की। ओम नित्लाभ स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद से शिल भक्ति संबंध पर्वत गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्लाभ भक्ति शिव अभिन्न गुरुपाद से भक्ति शिव सिद्धांत महाराज गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्लाभ स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद से शिल भक्ति गौरव वैखनुष गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्लाभ स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद से शिल भक्ति जीवन जनार्दन गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्लाभ स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद से शिल भक्ति भूदेव सौती गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्लाभ स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद से शिल भक्ति संतु गोस्वामी महाराज जी। ओम नित्लाभ स्वाभिन्न गुरु से शिल भक्ति विलास चित्त गोस्वामी महाराज जी। ओम नित्लाभ स्वाभिन्न गुरु से शिल भक्ति कुसुम समून गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। सभार शिल भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। परमहंसाचार्य जय मोदी शिक्षा गुरु नित्लाभ से शिल भक्ति वेदांत बामन गोस्वामी महाराज जी की नित्लाभ अष्टमदीय शिक्षा गुरु श्री भक्ति वल्लभ चित्त गोस्वामी महाराज जी की नित्लाभ अष्टमदीय शिक्षा गुरु श्री भक्ति विवापुरी गोस्वामी महाराज जी की नित्लाभ अष्टमदीय शिक्षा गुरु श्री भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोस्वामी महाराज जी की नित्लाभ अष्टमदीय शिक्षा गुरु श्री शिल भक्ति विस्तार विष्णु गोस्वामी महाराज जी की सपार्श शिल भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। परमहंसाचार्य शिल गौर किशोर दास बाबाजी महाराज की जय। जय शिला सच्चिदानंद भक्तिमोहन ठाकुर की जय। वैष्णव सर्ववंश जगन्नाथ दास बाबाजी महाराज की जय। गौरी बहंत जी बलदेव विद्याभूषण जी की जय। जय विश्वनाथ चकोतिमात्मा वृंदावन दास कृष्णदास कविराज श्यामानंद श्रीनिवास रामचंद्र कविराज नौतम ठाकुर लोकनाथ गोस्वामी भोरदेव गोस्वामी बक्रेश्वर शिवान संजोदान पुण्य विद्या नमाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर जी। जय रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्रीजीव गोपाल भट्टदास सुकुन सर्वस्वी भोगी राय रामानंद शब्द रूपान गुरु वर्गी पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जय। जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा जी की जय। सुदर्शन चक्र जी की गंभीरा मंदिर गुंडीचा मंदिर हरिदास ठाकुर समाधि मंदिर की जय। सिद्ध बकुल टोड़ा गोपीनाथ खिरचर गोपीनाथ नीलमाधव शिल पौपद विवासरी की जय। आकर मठ मूल मठ की मूल मठ सभी तो विग्रहगण की जय। नित्य आशुष शिवा जय जय गंगा जी यमुना सरस्वती जोक्ति जो समग्र मायापुर धनवती धाम दिदास वृंदावन। जय जय श्री जोगपीठ से मंदिर सुमन महापो आविर्भाव स्थली की आकर मठ मूल मठ से भी तो विग्रहगण की जय। जोगपीठ से भी तो समस्त विग्रहगण की नित्य आशुष शिवासन से भी तो विग्रहगण की ईश्वर दानुष गुरुपाद पद्म मूल समाधि मंदिर की जय। गुरुपाद पद्मवती गोपीनाथ गौरी मठ की तत्व से भी तो राधा गोपीनाथ गौर गौर गुरु सिंह लक्ष्मण सिंह जगन्नाथ जी की जय। जय गोपेश्वर महादेवी। जय जय श्री गोद्रुम कानून की गोद्रुमस्थ सुरभि कुंज सुरभि देवी इंद्र महाराज जी की जय। गोद्रुमस्थ श्री सानंद सुगोदा कुंज जी की जय। श्री सच्चिदानंद भक्ति भजन कुटीर की जय। श्री ठाकुर पुष्प समाधि मंदिर की जय। श्री ठाकुर सेवक श्री कृष्णदास बाबाजी महाराज की जय। श्री ठाकुर प्रतिष्ठित गौर गौदा विग्रह जी की। श्री गौर किशोरदास बाबाजी महाराज भजन कुटीर की जय। श्री नंदीश्वर महादेव की जय। बिंदा देवी की जय। हरिहर के हरिहर भगवान जी की जय। सुवर्ण विहार के तो सुवर्ण से राजा सुवर्ण विहारी हरि की जय। हंसवाहन जी की जय। पंचनाथला जी की जय। सर्वविघ्न विनाशन कर भक्त विघ्न विनाशन कर निशिंगदेव भगवान की जय। प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। सपार्षद निशिंग सपार्षद प्रहलाद महाराज की। समग्र माया बुद्धम नवदीप धाम समग्र पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जय। दास बना तुक्ष वृंदावन धाम की जय। श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गौतम नंदकम जल प्रसन्ना की नयन सर पेन सर मान सर पवन सर कुसुम सर वचन सर गोविंद कुंड मानस सिंह जी की जय। दान घाटी जी की जय, हरिदेव जी महाराज जी, गोपेश्वर महादेव, बुद्धेश्वर महादेव, चकलेश्वर महादेव, नंदेश्वर महादेव, कामेश्वर महादेव, कामदाव जी महाराज, राधा गोविंद गौर नित्यानंद, रासोस्तरी वंशीवादी समित, बस्तन घाट का लिया हो की सेवा कुंजवन जी की, निधुवन जी की जय। जय जय श्री 84 गज भज मंडल जी के, श्रीमद् भागवत जी महापुराण जी की जय, भगवद गीता की जय। जय जय मोक्षदा एकादशी तिथिवार महामहोत्सव की जय। जय जय श्री गौरी शंकर जी की, वृंदा देवी की जय। जय जय पूजनीय उपस्थित वैष्णव बिंदु की जय, अनंत गौरी वैष्णव बिंदु की जय। हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, हरिनाम प्रभु की जय, अनंत गौरी वैष्णव बिंदु की जय। सत्यमंडल मातृमंडल की गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। गुरु वर्ग वंदे गुरुपद्वंदं भक्तबिंदसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वंदे नित्यानन्दसहोदितं श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वंदे राधिका चरणोदयं गोपीजनसमायुक्तं बिन्दावनं मनोहरम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयति यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। वृन्दावै तुलसीदेव वै पिया वै केशवस्य च Krishna Bhakti Pade Devi Sattvatvai Namo Namaha Narayana Namaskritta Naram Chaiva Narottamam Deving Saraswating Vyasam Tato Jayo Mudire Sankirtane Krishna Kathopadeshe Gauriya Patrasya Prakasanecha Sadhanurabhta Guru Bhakti Yukta Bhakti Pramodakcha Jagodvarunya Dhyam Sada Paribhavagnam Avishtadoham Tetas Padam Siva Virinchanutam Saranyam Bhitatiham Panotapal Bhavadipe Ram 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 Hare Hare Ajanulambita bhujau kanuka bodhato Sanketanaikapitaro gamala yutakshu Vishambaro dijavaru jugodharmapalo Bande jagat priyakaru karuna bhataru Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Namami Gange Tava Pad Pankajam Sura Surair Vandito Dibbarupam Bhuktin Jamuktin Chadadasi Nitam Bhavanurupena Sada Narana Ganga Taranga Ramaniya Jata Kalapam Gauri Nirantara Vibhushi Tabam Bhagam Narayano Priyamanangamada Puharam Varanasi Purapati Bhajavi Shanatham Bhagi Sajusya Badane Lakshmi Jasya Vakshasi Jasyasti Hidaya Sambhi Tvam Nishingamaham Bhaji Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Kalo Narajan Jagatam Param Gurum Trilokunatha Natapad Pankajam Prayena Marta Bhagavantamachyutam Jakshanti Pasanda Vibhinna Chetasa Kalo Narajan Jagatam Param Gurum Trilokunatha Natapad Pankajam Prayena Marta Bhagavantamachyutam Yakshanti Pasanda Vibhinna Chetasa Gauriya Goshtipati Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada Jagadguru told, bonded soul anyhow cannot go out of problem, cannot cut his own bondage. Gauriya Goshtipati, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada Jagadguru told, bonded soul by his personal effort cannot get Mangal. Bonded soul by his personal effort cannot attain Mangal. That's why we need to submit unto lotus feet of Sadguru Charan. That is the utility. Srila Prabhupada speaking, Kalu asmin yuge janaha. Asmin yuge, asmin kali yuge janaha prayana alpayushaha. Their lifespan is very small. Many times I told before, our life is so small, so if we can make a major mistake, we cannot make up. In bhajan, if we make any mistake, no way we can make up. We can come back and fall down. Big problem. Without 100% saranagati unto lotus feet of perfect bona fide Sadguru, no other way to save yourself. No other way. Prayena alpayushaha sabbho kalu asmin yuge yanaha. And at the same time, manda sumanda matayu manda bhagyahi jhupadritaha. The brain is totally out of order. Manda means bad intelligence. All dirty. Because asatsanga is a must in your life. You cannot take resolution. You cannot take oath that I cannot do any asatsanga. That is the weakness of bandit soul. Knowingly, unknowingly, they are bound to do asatsanga. The only thing, I tell, when your head is totally sold, unto the lotus feet of a bona fide Sadguru, then all your activities, looking, going, thinking, sleeping, eating, speaking, all can be controlled by Sadguru. Otherwise not. 100% submission is a must. Bonded soul, the condition is very poor condition. They cannot find out any solution of their life. Somebody out of frustration going to suicide, somebody misled by the misconception given by somebody, spiritual leader in the, what to do. All problem, big problem. And the major problem is that we like to misuse Siddhanta Vani, Bhaktisiddhanta Vani. That is the topmost, problem. Our Sauta Prantha is very pure. Our Sauta Pantha is very pure, provided we are going to follow pure parampara. Many times I told, Mantra parampara sometime can be, in Mantra parampara there can be some problem. But Bhagavad parampara you will have to follow. Mantra parampara, if your luck is good, then you way. If not, there is some breakage of lineage, stream, then you will have to follow Bhagavad parampara, who is in line with Prabhupada. You will have to search out who is actually, you will have to find out who is actually following Prabhupada and Bhaktivinoda. That's all. I don't like to speak much, because it can be one confusion for you. Only and only duty you will have to find. Who is actually going to follow Prabhupada, or who is going to speak lecture. If you find one pure Guru Vaishnava, his total lifestyle is totally established in Siddhanta Vichar, he is not passing any lecture, then it is your duty to follow him. Otherwise, in the name of Raganuga, Rupanuga Bhajan, Bhagavad Bhajan, Sauta Pantha, you can go deviated from the original track, and there is no solution. No controlling over mind, body, sense, or nothing. Prahlad Maharaj crying and speaking in front of Nishingadev. Jivai gato achyuta vikarsati ma vitipta sishnannata hastag udaram savanam kuteschit grhano annata haschapaladrikka chakarma saktir bahavo sapatna evo gyopatim lulanti. Jivhaikata achyuta vikarsati mavitipta srishna annatahastag udaram sravanam kutaschit. Grhano annatahas chapaladrikkacha karma saktir bahava sapatnir evo gyopatim lulanti. There is the condition, poor condition, miserable condition of those bonded soul. This is the miserable condition. Tongue going there, tongue like to get this and that, meat, fish, beef, everything, pork, everything, wine, jivhaikato achyuto. And still cannot get satisfaction, because satisfaction is not there. You are searching satisfaction, you are searching peaceful condition from outside. Externally you want to, but you don't know, you are foolish. You don't know that is already there inside your heart. In Hindi HariKatha you are speaking just, Gita Bhakya. Only you need, only you need to get the association of pure Guru. That's all. Sadhu Sangha is first and foremost thing. Then your Atma is also Jnanamoy. Chinmoy, Atma, your Atma is Chinmoy, you forget. Your Atma is Chinmoy, Chit particle you forget. You forget that your Atma, there is Gyan already there. Already knowledge is there again, Tattva Gyan there. But due to Maya, it is covered up. Guru Vaishnava can speak HariKatha, and by this HariKatha, inflammable object, like kerosene, ghee, all everything. But one spark of, fire is more than sufficient to set fire everything. Only you need the kippa of pure Guru Vaishnava, that's much. Don't try to show any exhibition. This thing you need. All problem vanish, but you cannot show. Your Atma is already Jnanamoy, but is covered up. Guru Vaishnava can help you to uncover it by the HariKatha. It's like inflammable object. One spark of HariKatha going to touch your heart, genuine HariKatha. It can change the whole darshan of your life. Whole life you can change. Whole life. But the problem is that in the name of satsanga, knowingly, unknowingly, you are constantly doing asatsanga. I know. If you are doing constant satsanga, how you become chanchal? How you become unstable in your mind? How possible? In Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran, 11th canto, Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking to Uddhavji Maharaj. Acharya arani raddo shad ante vasi uttararani tat sandhyanam pravachanam vidya sandhi sukha. You know this sloka? Very nice. Acharya arani radyaha shad ante vasi uttararani tat sandhyanam pravachanam vidya sandhi sukha. What does this mean? Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking, you see, just like if you do friction, when first civilization started in this world, they used to take two stone and friction. Through friction, fire coming. They used to preserve that fire this way. Follow. Bhagavan Sri Krishna is saying in two dry wooden piece, very dry, go on, doing friction with each other. Forest fire, forest fire, how forest fire take place, by the scorchy sunlight, very heavy sunlight, all dry, dry wooden piece, they get dried. After that, somehow due to wind blow, they get friction with each other and fire take place. And due to wind, that fire taking a huge havoc, shape. Forest fire. Bhavo Davagni Nirvapanam, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu speaking. Cheto Darpanam Arjanam, Bhava Mahadavagni Nirvapanam. All forest fire everywhere. Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking, how Dibbog can manifest inside your heart. Try to mind this point. Narottama Thakur writing, Dibbog Gyan Hide Prakashito. Try to pay attention to this word. Dibbog Gyan Hide Prakashito. Dibbog Gyan going to be manifested inside heart. Narottama Thakur not speaking, you will have to buy, you will have to bring Tattva Gyan, Dibbog Gyan from outside. Try to understand this point. Narottama Thakur only speaking Dibbog Gyan Hide Prakashito. And Bhagavan Sri Krishna also speaking same thing with this sloka. It is already there. You are like foolish suffering. You are like foolish suffering. Why you are suffering? Why you are suffering? Due to Maya. Dibbogyan Hide Prakashito means all Dibbogyan is already there. You need to get it manifested. By the help of pure Guru Vishnu. That much you will have to do. Acharyur arani radyo sad ante vasi uttararani tat sandhyanam pravachanam vidya sandhi sukhabha. Acharya means Guru, Tattva-jnani Purush. Same thing spoken in Gita. Tat vidhi punipateno purivishnu sevaya upodikshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattva darshinaha. You can go through. I have no time. Pranipat, Pariposhno Seva, 3 conditions. If you can fulfill in your life, 100% you can come out successful. 100%. But you cannot fulfill. You cannot fulfill. That is the main problem. Babaji always try to reserve something personal. They don't like to open the heart in front of Guru Vishnu. Complicacy. Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking, just like 2 wooden pieces, if you go on rubbing, very dry wooden piece, go on rubbing, then automatically fire can come out. Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking this one. Acharya is the main wooden piece, and another wooden piece, Shishya. Acharya arani addo, mane primary wooden piece. And secondary is, that upper portion. You can go on friction, doing friction, tat sandhing. And what is the activity? Pravachanam. How you can get the fire out? How you can get the fire get out? But tat sandhanam pravachanam. Fireful pravachan, HariKatha. Tat sandhanam. And automatically you can find Dibbogyan Hide Prakashito, Vidya Sandhi Sukhavah. This way, it is the rules. From this Vedic Yuga, Prachin, Pauranic Yuga, it is the rules. The Shishya must submit unto lotus feet of Gurudev, can go on hearing HariKatha, advice, and try to catch in his own life, try to apply, and you have to do seva. If there is any kapat bab, then you can get misled. You cannot get Dibbogyan. So, Acharya arani adyo sad ante vasi uttararani tat sandhyanam pravachanam vidya sandhi sukhavah. There is no problem. There is no problem at all, but still problem. There is no problem. In Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking, je arthe hi avidyamane opi sangsritir na nivartate. There is no actual meaning of this material world. Only meaning, you will have to suffer, you are undergoing some treatment. Maya Devi going to give treatment, and at all if you are going to Mat Mandir, approaching Sadhguru, if 100% submission is not at all there, still you can go on practicing. You can go on trying. That is the meaning. That means you can change your life. Tulsidas Ji Maharaj, who was Valmiki Muni previous life, Tulsidas Ji Maharaj writing, Sadguru mile bhed batave, gyan kare upadesh, kaila ka maila shute, jo aankh kare pravesh. It is Hindi, Maithili Hindi. Very nice. Here it is written, Sadguru mile. What is the utility of Sadguru? If Sadguru going to give indulgence to Shishya, okay, you can do, only you can give both to me. Only you can give both to me. You can do whatever you like. He is no Sadguru. He is enemy. Sadguru miles bhed badavi. What is the utility of Sadguru? He is going to get control over my fanciful mind and heart, everything. And if I allow, then okay. If not allow, then whole life I can stay like kapat. Sadguru mile bhed badavi. Gyan karapet. Gurudev can give the gyan, and then all dirtiness can vanish like coal. Coal is very black, very dirty. But when fire going to enter into coal, then it becomes molten gold. Coal is very dirty to look, very black, but when fire going to enter, similarly, in bonded condition, but the jiva is like coal. When the Gyan, Guru Padma going to give, you are going to catch, actual procedure should be there, then you are like fire. Glowing fire. You can get all power, everything by the mercy of Guru Vaishnava. But the main thing is that no problem is there, still you are going to invite some problem in your life. Why I am speaking all these things, then I can clarify very quickly. Arthe hi avidyamane upi sangsritir na nivartate. They are not going to cut sangsar. They like sangsar. They speak, we are doing bhajan, we are doing this, that. I know they are not going to cut their sangsar. They like to lead this sangsaric life. They speak in front of me. No, I don't like, but I know they like. What is the value of your like and dislike? What is the value of your like and dislike? Whereas you are already submission done unto the lotus feet of Sadguru. Still today you are going to show like and dislike this, what you can do? Arthe hi avidyamane upi sangsritir na nivartati. There is no actual vital reason, but still you cannot cut sangsar. Just like when you are feeling attachment for any matter, dhayato vishana asya, Swapne anartha apagamagamam. Anartha agamo jatha. Anartha agamo jatha. Anartha means all dangerous thing coming in your dream, not actually. Follow. Anartha coming in your dream, not actually. When you get up, you find nothing. One thing happens. In Puri, Sri Chaitanya Gauriya Math, after Ratha Yatra, next day, the cookman, I is Brahman, Uriya Brahman, he is collecting everything, whatever donation is getting, and now next morning he is going. Now suddenly in the night time he is shouting, all my thing gone, all gone, save me, save me. Then other devotees are going, hey, what happens? No, everything gone. What gone? Look! He is sleeping. Oh, I see dream. In dream I see all my, money, everything all taken away. Another example, same, it was in a temple in Chaitanya Gauriya Math. Two devotees sleeping in a room, one brahmachari down and one brahmachari in a bed state, raw bed state, wooden, there, sleeping. And devotee down is a nice time, night time, he is shouting, ghost, 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 please, please save me, ghost. And upper, upside devotee, he is watching one thief taking away something, he is jumping and catching the thief, and he rolled down on the ground and fall on the body of that brahmachari. He is speaking, I catch the thief. And the down there, brahmachari is speaking, oh, ghost, ghost, ghost. You see, down brahmachari who is lying down, he is shouting, ghost, ghost. And he is watching one dream that one ghost came, he is successful to catch him. He catch the brahmachari down, very well, I catch the thief. This way. But actually, when they break the sleep, it is nothing. Those who are Siddha Mahatma, not a matter of joke. You can see the life of your Guru Padma at present. You can see the life of your Guru Padma, how he is, but you don't know what he has done in his life. This is our fault. Those who are Siddha Mahatma, what they have done in their life, you are less interested to take information. You only see Maharaj is doing this, Maharaj is doing this. But you don't know how he used to live his life, Niskinchan life. You don't know. There is a problem. So you see, a realized soul can never misguide you. You should believe. A realized soul can never misguide you. You should 100% believe. Baba speaking, only and only we can believe pure Guru Vaishnava. Vital point, don't forget. Only and only we can believe a pure Guru Vaishnava. We cannot believe even our father, mother, nobody. Only and only friend, pro, nothing. Only and only, 100% we can believe a pure Guru Vaishnava. Surely they are not going to misguide us. Surely they are going to give us power. Now, the sloka by Prahlad Maharaj, you can remember how painful life. When your tongue running there, when your eyes running there to enjoy material things, when ear running there to enjoy material song, everything all. From different place, from different corner, all your sense organ going to pull you. You are in great danger. Prahlad Maharaj speaking. Just like a man surrounded with so many wives, just like a man who is feeling helpless, surrounded by so many wives, one wife going to pull this way, another wife pulling that way, another wife that way, that way. Helpless condition. Actually, Gauriya Goshtipati Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, Prabhupada Jagadguru, said that people of this material world, they gradually going away from the absolute objective, big way. They are moving away from their absolute objective in such a big way, so that if at all the topic of that absolute going to be discussed by some pure Guru Vaishnava in front of them, then they become very, very afraid of that. Why you are going to discuss? Only medicine we know, you know. Only try to think day and night, try to think that I am going to die. Very shortly I am going to leave my body. If you can realize this point, like a man who is already given hanged to death sentence, if you ask him what you need, well, I don't need anything. You like to take paramanna? Well, dut paramanna. Morning time, 5:30, I am going, government going to, Always, always you try to think that we are going to leave our body anytime. There is no guarantee how long we can live. This is sufficient. If you can bring this realization inside your heart, all your chanchal bhav can go vanish. Because then automatically you can concentrate on the lotus feet of Guru Vaishnava, to hear HariKatha, Kirtan, lack of Kirtan, lack of HariKatha, or at all hearing, not giving attention, not going to digest as HariKatha. Oh, HariKatha can go on. Who is going to follow? A man who is already given death sentence, he is less interested to enjoy anything. This you should remember. Like Parikshit Maharaj speaking. Parikshit Maharaj speaking, life is unstable, I am going to die, oh Gurudev. Try to do something, try to speak such bhajan. Even at the last moment, I can get benefit, 100%. You please speak. I am in danger. Atho prichhami samsiddhim yoginam param gurum purusha seha yat karyam riyamanasa sarvata. Man is mortal, man going to die. What is the sadhan? What is the exact sadhan? Please you prescribe so that I can attain my success, so that I can attain success. I request you. Atho prichhami samsiddhim, not siddhi. Sangim na perfect siddhi, bhakti siddhi. Atho prichhami samsiddhim, yoginam param gurum, purusasyeha yat karyam miyamanusya sarvata. A mortal man is going to die, 100% it is his own duty to go and do bhajan, Hari bhajan. Etad nivritta mananam ichchatam akuto bhayam. Etad nivritta mananam michchatam akuto bhayam. Yoginam nipunirnitam harer namanu kirtanam. You are following this? I am sure you are not following it. Otherwise, how problem coming? Sukdev Goswami is speaking, Etad nivritta mananam ichchatam akuto bhayam. If you like to become fearless, totally fearless, etad nivritta mananam, when you are going to speak enough of it, this material enjoyment, sense organ can never get satisfaction. I am serving all those sense organs and mind, they never say enough of it. I am satisfied, they never say. No jatu kamaha kamanam upabhogena sammati. Who's speaking? You know who's speaking? No jatu kamaha kamanam upabhogena sammati. Havisha Krishna vatmaivo. Bhuyo evavi bhardate. If you want to add fuel to the fire, then fire can extinguish or increase. You are foolish. You are going to allow your sense organ to get all, material things. Okay, you take. Then they are going to throw you into the ocean of endless miseries. You are so foolish, you cannot calculate, you cannot understand. Never you can satisfy them. Never saturation point can come in your life. Never. So you see, they are feeling very disturbed when the topic of that absolute truth is going to be, discussed in front of them. Some of them like to stop. Hey, stop it! I don't like to hear that. Kamsa is less interested to hear anything about Krishna. When Prabhupada started HariKatha there in Murshidabad, within 5-7 minutes, they are speaking, you stop, you need not speak. Because he was speaking about the absolute truth. Some of them like to stop the topic of that absolute, whereas Some others like to pass away the topic to protect their personal interest, and still others, they like to take undue advantage of Bhaktisiddhanta Vani in favor of their personal dirty end. I am very, very sorry to discuss this point today. I was bound to stop the final touch on Jiva Tattva. I am afraid this kind of condition going in foreign country. They like to misuse. Whereas I never speak like that, but they want to prove. So you see, still others, they like to take undue advantage of Bhaktisiddhanta Vani in favor of their personal dirty end, which is strictly prohibited. Better you cannot do bhajan. But if you do bhajan, or if you like to understand, Siddhanta Vichar, you will have to be very, very sincere, which is strictly prohibited to misuse. I can give one or two examples, so you can understand. Rakto Vasto Vaishnaver Paritena, I already write one article, big article, already published. The Sahajiya in Radhakunda, of course Sahajiya they cannot stay in Aprakita Radhakunda, they are, material world they are staying. They are going to prove that there is nowhere written red clothes, sannyasi not approved in Vaishnava cult. They are speaking. Whereas there is so many things, Tridanda. Even the first slok of Upadeshamrita, by Rupa Goswami Pad, giving indication about sannyas. Vacha Begam Manasaha. Vacha Begam Manasaha, Jiva Begam, Udarpasta Begam, Krodha Begam, Udarpasta Begam. Already, Rupa Goswami is going to give indication about sannyas. That is the utility of sannyas. When my life is totally dedicated for the service of Achyuta, I am going to ignore all material enjoyment, nothing going to give me pleasure, then my sannyas is okay. But if I am going to take sannyas to take undue advantage, to get more and more pranami, enjoyment, asasanga, stri shanga, woman association, then what is the utility? He would be punished heavily. Never he can get excuse. Even common man going to make mistake, still okay. But if sannyasi, brahmachari, they are going to make mistake, they are not going to get any excuse. They are going to not. They cannot get. So it is strictly prohibited to misuse. Those demons, they are also going to quote scriptural word sometime, Demons, they are also sometime going to quote. Like Hiranyakasipu, Hiranyakho, Ravan, and in this material world there is so many Ravan, so many Hiranyakasipu. Who is going to count? Foolish number one. Devotional field, now totally corrupted. Follow. Hiranyakasipu, Hiranyakho, they are going to quote Shastra, scriptural quotation, they are speaking. Hiranyakasipu? When Hiranyakho gone, Hiranyakho was killed by Varahadev Bhagavan, then Hiranyakasipu going to give consolation to mother and the wife of brother, and going to speak nice tree of Ushina Raja. Very nice, someday I can discuss, now no time. And going to discuss very nicely. You can go mad. Yes, Hiranyakasipu going to speak so nicely. Javad lingan nito hi atma, tavat karma nibandhanam, tato viparjayo klesho, maya jogo anuvartate. Four nice quotation from Shastra, but speaking by Hiranyakasipu. When Gauriya Math going to establish the honor of sannyas for the preaching purpose. Inside their paramahansa, they are going to take tidanda, everything, to reserve the right of those paramahansa. Paramahansa, they have the exclusive right, we don't have. They are going to show some exclusive mood of humbleness. But those sahaja are going to misuse it. When Chaitanya Charitamrita it is written, Rakta Vasto Vaishnaver Paritana Judai, a Vaishnava should not take road cloth, they are going to misuse it. Follow, they are going to misuse it. This is the tragedy. So many cases I can speak. In the name of Raganuga Bhajan, Rupanuga Bhajan, so many, misuse. Suppose Bhaktivinoda Thakur, like Shankaracharya going to take undue advantage of Vedanta, is that? Actually, Shankaracharya wanted to establish Mayavad Vichar. Shankaracharya always searching all different books, Vedanta, Vedanta, Upanishad, to get some local word, on the basis of which he can get the facility to establish Mayavad Vichar. But our Bhakti Acharya, all big Rupa Goswami, Jiva Goswami, all Bhaktivinoda Thakur Prabhupada, they all going to break. It is their dirty goal. But actually, Shankaracharya was ordered by Supreme Lord. In Padma Purana it is there. Though Shankaracharya is Vaishnava Raj, Shankaraha, Shaksha Shankaraha. Shankaracharya is Shankar Bhagavan, about whom in 12th canto, Nimnaganam Yatha Ganga Devanam Achyuto Yatha Vaishnavanam Yatha Sambhu Purananam tu idam Bhagavatam. Now you can fight with me, Maharaj, whereas in Bhagavatam it is written, Nimnaganam Yatha Ganga Devanam Achyuto Yatha Vaishnavanam Yatha Sambhu Purananam tu idam. So why we cannot follow Shankaracharya? If you start fighting, though Shankar Bhagavan, Mahadev is Param Vaishnava, but he is acting as the in charge of Tamagun. So we can love Sadasiv, but anyway we cannot, follow him. We cannot follow him 100%. Sadasiv we can follow because, we know many things. The Shankar Bhagavan going to help you. Shankar Bhagavan and Naradji Maharaj, they are two Bhakti Acharya. Externally, Shankar Bhagavan is with some Tamagun base, whereas Naradji Maharaj is with Sattik base. Whenever you recite any stotra, any sloka, anything, you can find Shankar Uvacha, Narad Uvacha, Shankar Uvacha. Uvacha means speaking. Shankar speaking. Bhagavan Shankar Uvacha, Narad Uvacha. So we cannot avoid Shankar Bhagavan. That's why my Guru Padma used to love Shankar from heart. I also. Without Shankar, I cannot stay. My Ishtadev is Krishna, but I love Shankar from heart, from childhood. But to do? Shankar can cheat. Shankar can cheat, whereas Shankar can help you. Those who are having no consciousness, they are kapat. For them, Shankar can show kapat mood. And for others, those who are sincere, for them, Shankar Bhagavan can bestow kripa on us to get bhakti. So many cases. Those prachita, they are also getting kripa from Shankar Bhagavan. So many, countless. I cannot count. But anyway, Shankar Bhagavan can also cheat you. We are going to follow our Guru Varga, and according to Shastra, Sambhur Narada Sambhu Kumara Kapilo Manu, Pallada Vismo Janako Bolir Vayasakir Vayam. Sambhur Narada Sambhu. I mean Dadas Mahajan, within Dadas Mahajan, Shankar Bhagavan, you will have to count Shankar Bhagavan. He is very, very important. But still, externally we are not going to, follow him. Externally, internally we know all his Vicha, Siddhanta, and Shankar Bhagavan, when coming in the form of Shankar, he is also speaking very nicely. So that devotees, those who are pure devotees, they can understand that he is Vaishnava. But surely, I am not going to follow Mayavad Bhashya simply because it is compiled by Shankaracharya. I cannot follow. I cannot follow Mayavad because it is compiled by Shankaracharya. Though I love Shankar, but I cannot. Shankaracharya writing so many things, countless, I can show you, which can prove 100% that Shankar Bhagavan is number one Vaishnava. Vaishnavanam Yathasambhu. Bhajo Govindam, Bhajo Govindam, Govindam Bhajo Muramate, Sangprapte Sannihite Kale, Nahi Nahi Rakshati Dunkriya Karane. What is song? Bhajo Govindam, Bhajo Govindam, Govindam Bhajo Muramate, Sangprapte Sannihite Kale, Nahi Nahi Rakshati Dunkriya Karane. Bhajo Govindam, Bhajo Govindam. He'll have to worship Govinda, Shankar Bhagavan, Shankaracharya speaking. So many documents we know. Shankaracharya is going to prove that externally I am going to establish Mayavad, internally you know it for sure that I am Vaishnava. Follow. So Hiranyakasipu, when going to speak, give consolation to mother and wife of his brother, Javad lingan nito hi atma tavat karmo nibandhanam tato viparjayaha klesho maya jogo anuvartate. Hiranyakasipu, Hiranyakasipu, Hiranyaksho, they are eternal persons of Supreme Lord. Try to remember this Siddhanta. Jad gatva non nivartante tad dhamam paramam mano. After going to dham, nobody is supposed to fall down. But here the case, how you can understand? How you can understand? Vishwanath Chakravarti, Siddha Saipad, they are all speaking. Jiva Goswami speaking. Actually, they are Vaikuntha Parshad. They are not going to fall down. Then, how they come down here as demon? That is the point. Actually, point is that they are Vaikuntha Parshad. So naturally they have their yogic power. Anima, Logima, Prakima, Prakamo. I mean, Vishwanath Yoga speaking, Siddha Saipad also speaking same, Jiva Goswami also speaking same. By the help of yogic power, they are going to become very small, teeny, like light particles. Their body is there. Siddho Deho, you need not throw out Siddho Deho. So many Siddhanta Vichara I have no time to discuss. About Dhruva Maharaj even not going to leave his body. Dhruva Maharaj, same body, become aprakita going there. So many arguments I can give, but not now. Now you see, they are taking a very fine form and entering into the womb of Ditima and taking birth with a material body. So internally, they are eternal persons already. They are not going to leave body. Only by the help of yogic power, they are going to take very fine form. Hanumanji Maharaj, I can give example from Ramayana. Hanumanji Maharaj, in very fine form, like flying, coming in front of Sitaji Maharaj, Sita Devi, and speaking in ear, Ma, my mother, is the case. Follow. Hanumanji Maharaj going to take the form of very small, fly. It's possible. I know personally. When I climb the mountain, Himalaya there, so many kilometers up of Gomukh, from where Ganga coming out. I go still up. There one Karnataka Mataji, very old lady, like Kali. If you look at her, you can think Kali, Shakshat Kali. But she is very soft-hearted. So, how she live, what she eating, how she is going there to take darshan of Badrinath, nobody knows. One day she told us, that by yogic power she is going to take darshan of Badrinath and come back very quickly. Whereas from that hill, the Himalayan hill, if you look at Badrinath, it will take long time, even 2-3 days. 2 days, come down, go round, go Badrinath. But whereas she is speaking, whenever I like to take darshan, I go directly by yogic power and come back. By yogic power, she is going to collect all dry milk, dal, rice, fuel, by yogic power. By yogic power, who is going to carry? How possible? Single hand you cannot go. It is prohibited, it is written. But is by yogic power, is collecting all. Rice, dal, everything, collecting. Chola, grain, different kind of this way. So, you should remember that Hiranyakasipu, Hiranyaksha, Joy Vijay, going to take fine form and going to enter into the womb of Diti Devi and taking a gross form, material body, Hiranyakasipu, in the form. Follow what I say. But still, it is surprising when they are actually going to show demonic form, but they are going to give scriptural advice from Shastra. Javad linga nito hi atma, tavat karma nibandhanam. You are going to maintain your bondage so long as you are your sukshma javad linga nito hi atma. If your linga deho, Karan Sarir, linga deho means subtle body, gross body, subtle body. If you are not successful, until and unless you are not successful to rapture your subtle body, you cannot go out of problem. Javad linga nitohi atma, tavat karma nibandhan. You are bound to put yourself into bondage, karma bandhan. And different kind of problem can come in your life, tato viparjayo klesho. Different kind of problems can come, give you pain. Maya jogo anuvartate. And Maya can play with you. Maya cannot stop playing with you. Maya can stop playing with you when Maya Devi can see, okay. See, that Jivatma is already tested and found okay. And giving a, stamp, this Jivatma is okay. Okay, let that Jivatma go. Till then you have to suffer. Now, what I mean to say, why I wanted to discuss this point. With great patience you will have to hear somebody going to take undue advantage of Bhaktisiddhanta Vani in favor of their personal dirty end, and they are going to speak, Maharaj spoke this. What I spoke, that I know. What Shankaracharya, what Vyasadeva Goswami has written in Vedanta, Mahaprabhu speaking to Prakashananda Saraswati, that what Vyasadeva Goswami has written as formula, sutra, only Vyasadeva Goswami knows. Outside people cannot understand. Those who can harmonize their heart with Vyasadeva Goswami, also they can know, like our Jiva Goswami Path, Baladev Vidyabhushan, they can understand. That's why they can write. No, nobody else. They can misuse this Sastra Siddhanta and try to get some undue advantage of the Bhaktisiddhanta Vani for their, in favor of their personal dirty end, which is strictly prohibited. But who is going to pay attention? That is the question. Who is going to care? Whole world. there is a big problem going on all around the world. Be careful, nobody can disprove it. I am going to speak. Bhagavad Dharma is the absolute Dharma. Can you cut this Siddhanta? Bhagavad Dharma is the absolute Dharma. Whereas all other general Dharmas can be treated as incomplete or immature Dharma. In the way of that absolute Bhagavad Dharma, I mean just like a gradual staircase leading up to that absolute objective. Bhaktivinoda Thakur giving this example. All other general Dharma, they are like staircase. One stair, one step by step you can go up. Finally, if you go up and up and up, final point, you can find all the general Dharma of all Jivatma is Bhagavad Dharma, Atma Dharma. Follow what I say. Bhagavad Dharma is the absolute Dharma, whereas all other general Dharmas can be treated as incomplete or immature Dharma in the way of that absolute Bhagavad Dharma. I mean, just like a gradual staircase leading up to the absolute objective, absolute Dharma, Bhagavad Dharma. Exactly this kind of Siddhanta Vichar is already given by Srila Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Jiva Dharma. We have no right to insult or dishonor any doctrine. We have no right to insult or dishonor any doctrine given by any Dharma, be it Bible, I mean Christian Dharma, or Isai Dharma, Quran. We have no right to insult anybody. We have no right to insult or dishonor any doctrine given by any general Dharma. Any, in the way of any general Dharma, be it in Christian Dharma or Isai Dharma, Muslim Dharma. But surely, I have my right to establish the superiority of Atma Dharma or Bhagavad Dharma. That I can do. Nobody can stop me. I cannot insult. Guru Padma very often used to speak this Siddhanta. Harirevo sadaradho sarvadevi sarishwaro ete brahma ruddhadda navagaya kadachano. Very often Guru Padma used to speak this sloka. Our Supreme Lord is Bhagavan, Krishna. Harirevo sadaradho. Sarva Devi Sarishwaro. He is the Supreme of all, Supreme Lord of all. Isvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha. Anadiradi Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. But we can never insult Ete Brahma Ruddhada, Brahma, Sankar, all other demigods. We can never insult them. Guru Padma used to speak this point. Harireva sadaradhu sarvadevi sarishwaro. Ete brahma ruddhadda navagaya kadachano. Never try to insult them. Never try to speak anything rubbish against them. I am very sorry. When I went to South India, by the request of some group of sadhu, I never wanted to go. Long ago, maybe 10, 12 years back. By chance, I was not in this sabha. Some acharya going to speak all rubbish against Brahmaji. All rubbish. Another acharya from Bardhaman, he is speaking and crying to me, Brahma is our previous acharya. How he is going to insult Brahma? I don't know. He is foolish. All rubbish against Brahma. They are speaking. By chance, I was not there. Otherwise, I was supposed to speak something against him in the middle. Anyway, so Bhagavad Dharma is absolute Dharma, absolute exclusive, This way, We have no right to insult Christian Dharma, Buddha Dharma, or Islamic Dharma. We have no right, because according to their degree of consciousness, they are going to follow. Even those who are going to follow Shankar Bhagavan, Brahma, or Kali, we have no right to insult. Because according to their grade of, consciousness, they are going to follow. They are going to follow. Well, someday, if they are coming in contact with pure Guru Vaishnava, someday they can realize, automatically they can understand that Atma Dharma, Bhagavad Dharma is the topmost Dharma. Atma Dharma means, what do you mean by Atma Dharma? What do you mean by Atma Dharma? Atma Dharma means eternal Dharma. Nobody created. You can get a starting point of Bible, you can get the starting point of Quran, Buddha Dev, but you cannot get any starting point of Atma Dharma. Because it is related to your Atma, not with any material things. Atma Dharma means eternal Dharma, because Atma, I mean spirit, is immortal or eternally present. All other so-called general dharmas dealing only with gross body or subtle body, or maximum with material mind and matters related to your material body, nothing eternal there. All other so-called general dharmas dealing only with gross body or subtle body, or anything related to subtle body, gross body, with material mind, matters, and matters related to this material body, nothing else, nothing eternal there. Without insulting others, without insulting others' dharma sentiment, without insulting other people's, religious sentiment or faith, it is our duty to prove the superiority of Atma Dharma or Bhagavad Dharma or Sanatana Dharma. We cannot insult, we cannot speak all rubbish. Okay, they can do. Someday they can realize. So this way you see, but I have my right. It is our duty to prove the superiority of Atma Dharma or Bhagavad Dharma or Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana means eternally present. Sanatana Dharma mean if you have some basic idea of Sanskrit, if you have any basic idea of Sanskrit, then I like to say Sada plus Tanoti. Sada means ever. Sada plus Tanoti, propagating. Tanoti, Sada plus Tanoti, I mean always eternally progressive or propagative or progressive by nature, or eternal Dharma, I can say, in one word, Sanatana Dharma. Nobody can stop. In the whole world, there is so many atrocities done against Bhagavad Dharma. But still, India is India. India is living with Bhagavad Dharma. Not everybody, but still, basic Dharma, Bhagavad Dharma. So much atrocities, so much, problem was happened, in the history of India. But still, they could not cut off the seed of this Dharma, because it is eternally present. So many Dharma are going to take birth and going to vanish, so many Dharma coming and going to vanish, but Bhagavad Dharma eternally present. Only and only the evergreen, sweet Atma Dharma can satisfy the Supreme Lord. Supreme Lord can only be satisfied by this evergreen, sweet Atma Dharma. No way you can satisfy Bhagavan. On some special ground, sometime I was bound to glorify Jesus or Muhammad or Buddha to some extent to prove their basic non-violence ideology, to establish the most fundamental, basic principle of Bhagavad Dharma. I wanted to prove that Bhagavad Dharma is the basic thing, fundamental thing of Bhagavad Dharma is non-violence. I can give so many countless examples, Bhagavad Dharma. And they are also going to follow this. In this way, I wanted to prove, I wanted to give some, example from Bible. Here there are so many Gospels. Sometime I was bound to give some example from Gospels of Bible. So what? What problem? That doesn't mean I wanted to speak all the same. Then why not you follow Sankaracharya Vaishnava? I never speak that all the same. Some foolish people to satisfy their sense organ, gratify their sensual need. They wanted to prove this way, but I never speak. Sometimes I glorify Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha. Is naturally I can. Bhaktivinoda Thakur also used to speak to prove that their. It is a standing order given by Pitama Brahma on us to show the exact way of perfect devotional practice through which those bonded souls can get the exact indication or information of Atma Dharma or Sanatana Dharma to grow bhakti unto the lotus feet of Supreme Lord. Be careful, Narad! Be careful, Narad! When you are going to preach, you must be very careful. There should not be any selfish end to get pratishtha, money, position. Don't do that. It is a standing instruction given by Brahma on us. We will have to propagate this Atma Dharma, Sanatana Dharma, exact way of perfect devotional practice through which those bonded souls can get the exact indication or information of Atma Dharma or Sanatana Dharma to grow bhakti unto the lotus feet of Supreme Lord. You will have to be very careful about it. As an honest spiritual leader, I cannot misguide people with some unauthentic instruction like eating fish, meat or wine, etc. As an honest spiritual leader, I cannot misguide people with some unauthentic instruction. I should not misguide people with some unauthentic instruction like eating fish, meat or wine, etc., which is strictly prohibited even for any ethically strong people, which is strictly prohibited even for any ethically strong people. Then what to speak more about those spiritual leaders? How they can use wine, fish, meat? How possible? That is our question. How they can support or approve those beastly, how they can support or approve those beastly conception of brutish activities, brutality. How they can support or approve those beastly conception of brutish activities, brutality, how they can approve. Anyway, degradation of humanity is really regretted. Inhuman activities can never be approved even by any general religion or dharma, like Christian dharma, Christian religion, Islam dharma, Buddha dharma, etc. Then what to speak about the absolute Atma Dharma or Sanatana Dharma or Bhagavad Dharma. What I can speak. Non-violence principle is the most basic principle even for any general religion. We need not speak more about this point, especially, because everybody knows. Whereas you like to prove the approval of fish, meat or wine, etc., dirty things by Jesus Christ, which is really impossible or just next to impossible. Which is just impossible. I already gone through Bible at least 50 years back, 50 years ago, when I was a small boy. But nowhere I found such comment. Now you are going to show it. I don't know. I am going to show you so many concrete documents on the basis of which already from international organization they publish so many papers on the basis of which they wanted to prove that Jesus Christ never took wine, this, that, never. It was later some motivated program to mislead people. Nowhere I found such comment. I already gone through Bible at least 50 years ago when I was a small boy. But nowhere I found such comment. I am the son of that nectarian Supreme Lord. Jesus Christ speaking. I am the son of that nectarian Supreme Lord, God or Ishwar. This way, the comment of Jesus Christ we can find there. Actually, all the creatures of this world, is the universe, actually all the creatures of this creation of Bhagavan, they all are the son of that Supreme Lord. It is also approved in Quran. It is also approved in Quran. Even in Quran it is written, you have no right to take one bird. You have no right to keep one bird inside a cage. It is written in Quran. Actually, all the creatures of this creation of Supreme Lord, they are all son of that Supreme Lord. I have no right to kill them. Even in Quran it is written, we have no right to keep one bird inside a cage. It is offensive. The missing life of Jesus Christ can prove that he came in India, the land of spiritual cultivation, to know the top secret mystery of spiritual treasure. From Macmillan Company, it is already published, maybe 40, 50 years back, already published. Missing life of Jesus Christ. The missing life of Jesus Christ can prove that he came in India, the land of spiritual cultivation, to know the top secret mystery of spiritual treasure. Moreover, the following documents, those following documents given by me can break your wrong conception about eating fish and meat and wine, etc. So many documents I am going to give, etc. Dirty things. So, moreover, the following documents can break your wrong conception about eating fish, meat or wine, etc. dirty things. I want to give so many examples. It is there in international book. Greenwich book also you can get. Greek scientist or philosopher, Pythagoras, Greek scientist or philosopher, Pythagoras said that for as long as men massacre animals, they will kill each other. Nobody can stop. Greek scientist or philosopher Pythagoras said that for as long as men massacre animals, they will kill each other. Indeed, he who shows Indeed, he who sows the seed of murder and pain cannot reap joy and love. Indeed, he who sows the seed of murder and pain cannot reap joy and love. Impossible. Again, the great philosopher Lev Tolstoy said that if you want to stop wars, fighting, if you want to stop wars or fighting, at first you will have to stop, close slaughterhouses. For sense gratification, people going to kill animals, strictly prohibited. David also said that if you want to stop wars or fighting, at first try to stop slaughterhouses. Another great philosopher, Aristotle said that surely a political leader who is supposed to get control over the overall situation of any country, he should be a high-class philosopher. He should be a high-class philosopher. Otherwise, like a blind man, he can misguide people. The great scientist Einstein said that I am trying to comprehend an infinitesimal part of intelligence manifest in nature. The great political leader of India, Sri Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, who was known as Mahatma Gandhi, said that cattle at present moment go to slaughterhouses because of our criminal negligence and want of proper knowledge. Cattle at present moment go to the slaughterhouses because of our criminal negligence and want of proper intelligence. On the topic of protection of cow, he said that my ambition, on the topic of protection of cow, he said that my ambition is no less than to see the principle of cow protection be established throughout this world. My ambition is not less than to see the principle of cow protection established throughout the world. Now my question is that to you, those who are going to misuse my HariKatha, unto their lotus feet I like to pray. Now my question is that, do you want to prove? Now my question is that, unto the lotus feet of those people, those who want to misuse my HariKatha, Siddhanta. Now my question is that, do you want to prove that the spiritual leader Jesus Christ was in the ocean of ignorance? Do you want to prove that the spiritual leader Jesus Christ was in the ocean of ignorance? Do you want to prove that he was even less intelligent than those material philosophers and writers and scientists? What do you want to prove? What do you want to prove? I like to get answer from you. Then how we can expect his approval for tamasic ahar? How we can expect his approval for tamasic ahar? Tamasic mane tamoguni ahar, dirty, impure food like fish, meat, wine, etc. How we can expect? Impossible. How you can treat those dirty things as prasadam? Your body blood, your sperm, everything, how we can prove? In all Shastra, it is proved that it is dirty things. How you can treat those dirty things as prasadam and going to take like an idiot? Whereas in all authentic Shastras, Whereas in all authentic shastras, authentic sattvic shastras, those things are strictly prohibited. Some scriptural evidence are given below. I like to go on giving some example for some, maybe for 2-3 days I can go on giving this kind of example. If you have your power to break, you can break. Some scriptural evidence are given below from Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, 5th chapter, 11th sloka. Loke babbayamisha madhya seva nittahi yantor nahi tatra chodana vyavasthiti steshu vivaho yogyo shuragrohir rasu nibrittarishta. Follow what I mean to say. Loke babbayamisha madhya seva, loke babbayamisha madhya seva, nittahi yantor nahi tatra chodana, vyavasthiti teshu vivaho yogyo, vyavasthiti teshu vivaho yogyo suragrohi rasu nibrittarishta. Try to point out. Loke babbayamisha madhya seva, nittahi yantor nahi tattva chodana vyavasthiti steshu vivaho yogyo suragrohir raso nibrittarishta. What do you mean? This means, in this world, people are always attracted to sex. In this material world, people are always feeling attraction for sex, meat, eat, or any kind of intoxication. This is not the instruction. This cannot be, this can never be any instruction of any Shastra, authentic Shastra. This is not the instruction of authentic scriptures, but an arrangement done through, through marriage and sacrifice, so that they can ultimately give up those dirty things. Follow. In Vedas, sometimes it is, I can give example. Like one small boy, not like to take bitter medicine. But mother forcefully like to, help the boy to take the medicine. The boy not at all going to take. Then the mother going to show one sweet ball. The small boy saying, you give me sweet ball, I can give you sweet ball. But first of all, you will have to take medicine. You take medicine, after that I can give. So, mother, it is not the idea of mother to give pain to the child, or the child also, not going to fight with mother. Simply, he don't like, the small child don't like to take medicine. This is the way, this is the tactics through which medicine, mother going to give to the boy. So, this is not the instruction of authentic scriptures, but this is simply an arrangement for these common people, those who are helpless. But an arrangement done through marriage, they can enjoy, and through sacrifice, they can, sometime rare, they can take some meat, this, that. Ultimately, they must give up those dirty things. That is why this kind of arrangement done. This is not the instructions, this is not the instruction of authentic scriptures, but an arrangement, but a suitable arrangement done, through which, through marriage, they can enjoy, or sacrifice, fire sacrifice they can do, through which they can eat, drink, this, that, but not approval. This is not at all the approval. From the next sloka, same Bhagavad Gita Mahapuran, 11.5, 13 sloka, it is written, Bhagavad Gita Mahapuran, secret, thing. Jad grano bhaksho vihito, sarayahas tatha poshor alovanam nahingsa. Jad grano bhaksho vihitaha, sarayahas tatha pasor alavanam no singsa evam bebbayaha prajaya naratvai imam vishuddham na viduhu swadharmam. If at all such scriptural prescription, if at all such prescription are seen in scripture, shastra, that is surely not an indulgence to do all those dirty and wrong things, activities, but to control, but to get control over those things, to show the way of, recovery. But to show the way how they can recover from this material disease. That's why it is prescription there. They can get recover. That's why this kind of prescription sometimes you can find, but ultimate reason is to get control over their fanciful attitude. At all they are not ready, so at least they can put some controlling. After controlling they can check up, then they can grow the habit, good habit they can grow finally. So like liquor is to be consumed only by smelling. In Bhagavad Gita it is written, liquor is totally prohibited in all Shastra, Manu Shastra, Manu Sangita, all Shastra. Liquor, wine is strictly prohibited. It is very sinful to take wine. Very, very sinful to take wine. But still, what to do? Those who are, drunkard, they like. So to get control over their fanciful attitude, they are, okay, after jagga they can take something. But in Bhagavatam also it is written, liquor consumption is not allowed, only the smelling. Like liquor is to be consumed only by smelling. Because ghranam ardha bhojanam. Through ghran, smell you have to take, not directly. And animals' limbs are cut. Some portion of animals' body, so slightly they cut. To sacrifice in front of Yajna, limbs. So animals' limbs are cut, not slightly during sacrifice, but they are not killed. Sex is permitted for producing children, not for enjoyment. Those foolish people, they do not know their duties which and can purify their activities. So try to hear this sloka. Jad grana bhakcho vihitaha sarayahas tatha pashur alavanam no hingsa evam bebbayaha prayaya narattai imam vishuddham no viduhu swadharmam. Again, from the same Bhagavatam, 11th canto, 5, chapter, 14 sloka, I can give example. Here it is written clearly, Jetu anevam vido, asanto stabdaha sad abhimaninaha pashuno drujjanti vishrabdha preto khadanti te chautano. Jetu anevam vidho ahasanto stabdaha sad abhimaninaha pashuno drujjanti vishrabdha preto khadanti te chautano. Mangsa, meat. Mangsa in Sanskrit we know. The spelling, Mangsa khadati. He is going to eat me, my body. I am also going to take his body, next life. Those sinful persons who are ignorant of actual religion principles, those sinful persons who all are ignorant of actual religious principles, yet consider themselves to be completely pious. They think we are Pandit, we are pious, but they don't know. Without compunction, commit violence against innocent animals who are fully trusting in them, will be eaten by the same creatures in the next lives. Follow. They are going to eat meat, no problem, they can eat. But also in next life, they are also going to eat them. Follow. Again from Bhagavatam, next sloka, 11.5.15, 11th canto I find, Dishantaha parakaishu swatmanam harimishwaram mritake sanubandhe asmin baddho sneha patanti adha. Try to follow. Dishantaha parakaishu swatmanam harimishwaram mritake chanu bandhe asmin baddha sneha patanti adha. What do you mean? I mean killing animals. Killing animals means to give pain to the Lord. Killing animals and hurting the Lord, killing animals and hurting the Lord, those who are bound by affection of their own bodies and relatives, they are surely going to fall down into hell. No doubt. Some more documents or scriptural evidences are given below from Srimad Bhagavatam. I can give example, one or two more. And after that, tomorrow also I can go on discussing to stop their wrong conception. In Bhagavad Mahapuran we find 6th canto, 1 chapter, 16 sloka, No tatahi agavan rajan puyeto tapa adivi. No tatha hi agavan rajan puyeto tapa adivi. Jatha krishnarpito prano tat purusha nishevaya. O king, Sukadeva Goswami speaking, O king, a sinful person cannot become solely purified by austerities and by other process as can be done by serving carefully those devotees whose lives and souls are totally dedicated to the Supreme Lord. O king, a sinful person cannot become solely purified by austerities and by other processes, as can be done by serving carefully those devotees whose lives and souls are totally dedicated to the Supreme Lord. Na tatha hi agavan rajan puyetu tapadivi jatha krishnarpito pranos tatpurusha nishevaya. Another example, that sixth canto was first chapter 18 sloka. Prayaschittarni chirnani narayana paran mukham no nispananti rajendro sura kumbho mivapaga. Prayaschittarni chirnani narayana parayanam no nispananti rajendro sura kumbho mivapaga. It means, O king, even great atonement, O king, even great atonement does not purify persons who are opposed. O king, even great atonement does not purify persons those who are opposed or against Supreme Lord, Narayan. Just as many rivers cannot purify a liquor pot, just as many rivers can never purify a liquor pot. Now you understand? I approve your liquor taking, and Jesus Christ already approved. Foolish, impure thing. Just as many rivers can never purify a liquor pot. So dirty, so dirty. You are going to drink that, Foolish, number one. Now look, you can understand about the sinful activities of taking fish, meat, or wine, etc. How dangerous. You are going to take risks. How dangerous it is. Next life you will have to all suffer, take trouble, be careful. Also, you can remember that how that wicked Chapal Gopal, you can remember, if you are going to do aparad, then there is no respite, be careful. Vaishnava aparad, Siddhanta aparad, Dham aparad, Nam aparad, be careful. Be careful all the time, don't make any mistake. Also you can remember that how that wicked Chapal Gopal developed dangerous leprosy. Also you can remember that how that wicked Chapal Gopal developed dangerous leprosy. Impossible. Due to the humiliation, humiliation of the great Gauranga Parshad, Srivas Pandit Acharya. By dirty things, by keeping dirty things, by keeping wine bottle, China rose and red chandan, etc., dirty things, at the outside door gate, at the outside gate of Srivas Pandit. To prove him as non-Vaishnava. To prove that Srivas Pandit is not Vaishnava. Say, he is doing Bhavani Puja, Kali Puja. That's why secretly in the night time he is coming with some wine bottle, wine bottle and China rose, Rakta Chandan, everything. Going to put, and next day when Srivas Pandit is going to watch and crying and speaking, you all gentlemen, you all come and see, I am so fallen soul, I am doing Kali Puja, I am drinking wine, you say, and the gentlemen, they are crying, Hari, who that wicked man? Who that wicked man? Who is doing his, great offense. Then after that, Srivas Pandit is going to call one sweeper who is cleaning latrine, everything, going to throw all everything, wine and everything. And that wine, you are going to dance in Christmas day and going to drink. You are idiot. Even we cannot touch. We cannot touch if we see wine. It's very dangerous. And you are drinking and dancing. In Saturday class, Sunday club, Okay, very nice. You enjoy yourself Christmas day. Foolish. This way, Prabhu told. This was done by Chapal Gopal to prove that he is not Vaishnava, non-Vaishnava. So Sriman Mahaprabhu never wanted to excuse him. Sriman Mahaprabhu was so angry. Sriman Mahaprabhu never wanted to excuse him. For the kind of dirty, envious or jealous activities. Mahaprabhu told him, this is nothing. You are feeling pain, na? Your body melting by leprosy. This is nothing. You are feeling pain, na? Your body melting by leprosy. This is nothing. You will have to suffer life after life for this kind of Vaishnava Aparad, be careful. Then what to speak about so-called impure activities in the name of religion? In the name of religion you cannot use. In the name of religion you cannot use this kind of dirty, impure things. Then what to speak about so-called impure activities in the name of religion, even from the purity point of view. Even from the purity point of view, also, those things are very, very dirty, no doubt in it. So anyway, those things should not get entry. So anyway, those things should not get entry into any spiritual places like church, mosque, or temple, etc. Only to get or enjoy, only to enjoy the huge, favor of public opinion. Any spiritual leader should never misguide the whole world. It is a great offense. No respite from it, not at all. From Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran, we can also find the following documents in favor of non-violence. Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran, 6th canto, 1st chapter, 12th sloka, given below. Nasnataha patho mevanyam vedhayo abhibhavantihi evam niyamakrit rajan sanai khemayo kalpati. Try to understand. Na asnataha patham mevanyam vedhayo abhibhavantihi evam niyamakrit rajan sanai khemayo kalpati. Anybody who is taking very nice Shuddha Sattvic diet, anybody who is taking very nice Shuddha Sattvic diet cannot usually grow any disease or illness in his body. At the same time, all previous disease or illness, all previous disease can also go away. Same way, who is following all strict rules and regulation, same way, who is following all strict rules and regulations in the way of bhajan can surely follow. In the way of his bhajan, anybody who is taking very nice Shuddha Sattvic diet cannot grow any illness or disease in his body, usually. At the same time, all previous disease or illness can also go away. Same way, who is following all strict rules and regulation laid down in Shastra, as per the advice of Sadhguru Vaishnava, in the way of his bhajan, can surely help himself to get the ability or quality to get Tattva Jnana ultimately. Ultimately, if he is going to follow Shuddha Sattvic way of leading life, surely he can get Tattva Jnana by the help of pure Guru Vaishnava. He can go out of this material world. You can get solution forever. You can get solution forever. Indulgence procedure, they are in charge. How far it is practical? You are going all rubbish and going in front of Padri, Father, and speaking. Last night I have done this, so this way, excuse indulgence you cannot get. Not possible. There is no scriptural support. Never, never you cannot get. So, you can get the ability to get Tattva Gyan ultimately. If you are going to follow pure Guru Vaishnava, at present you will have to take trouble, very strict rules and regulations, but ultimately you can come outside. Now how you can stand? Now it is my question. Now how you can stand with your dirty argument to support taking dirty things like fish, meat, wine, etc.? You will have to give answer. I can go on giving answer on this topic, so much documents I can give from different scriptures. You will have to give answer to me. If you have your power, you will have to give answer. Be careful. Otherwise, you should not misuse, Shastra Siddhanta. It is very sensitive. If you make mistake this way, never you can come out. You can make so many dirty things. But if you are going to take one Krishna Nam, Hare Krishna, then you can cut all your, Namabhas, not pure name. Only Namabhas can cut. This is our Sanatana Dharma. How I can say? It is all the same. How I can say? Foolish. I can never say like that. This is our Dharma. Bhagavad Dharma, Atma Dharma, Sanatana Dharma. Only by speaking Krishna, I can cut all previous infinity period. Namabhase Mukti. Oh. So this, so beautiful, so scientific Dharma, Bhagavad Dharma, eternally Dharma, you want to take undue advantage of this thing? I speak? What I speak? Now I can go on giving argument. Totally for 2, 3 days, 5 days, I can go on. To stop your mouth, argument. Be careful. Follow, see. So you see, this way we can see that Bhagavad Dharma, eternal Dharma, is so pure, it can never be compared with any general Dharma in the world. It is not a question of fighting. It is not the sectarian attitude. I am speaking from heart, 100%. Kalo narajan jagatam param gurum Trilokanatha natapad pankajam Prainamartha bhagavantam achyutam Jakshanti pasanda vibhinna chetasa Vancha kalpatarusya ke pasinda bevacha Patitanang pavane bhavishna vyo namo.